Hey Sagittarius family, welcome to the channel. I am Deborah, this is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking at your energy for the week. Freedom just dropped out, very nice. Giving yourself that time to be free, to be expansive. We know you love that energy. Woo, lots of energy moving. So we're having a new moon this week, April 6th. 12:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Such a cool time, right? It really talks about our progression, our movement forward. We're in Aries season, and the full moon's in Libra, right? So it's like dealing with like how we integrate ourselves as individuals into partnership, into relationship, and it is really step by step, right? One step at a time, which can be a little mundane, but I think it's also valuable, right? Because, dude, the more that, like the slower pace, what happened? Interesting. Anchor was flipped upside down. I don't even know how that happened. All right, let's get into it, Sagittarius. Okay, freedom, there we go, baby. It presents itself, you know, really that finding that freedom, finding what you want, what you need, like to feel your life is yours and you are creating exactly what you want. Having that eagle eye, bird's eye perspective, right? Rising above, recognizing what makes you feel good, what makes you thrive, and what makes you just not, right? Yeah, so it's a lot of self-focus right now. And that we see through Aries season, and just also it rules the first house of self. And also just like in this evolution, you know, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. So this is like, I feel like we have to get really clear with ourselves about what we're doing, you know, whether it's a specific situation or a goal, a manifestation we have in mind. Because there are messages coming to you, or there is a messenger, excuse me, I misread that, but like, whew, sorry guys, I'm like, my energy is a little low. I'm not feeling that great. I think I'm gonna get a cold. I did not sleep at all last night. That full moon, you know. Anywho, so like messenger, right? So that's obviously bringing messages, bringing information. I think this is information that you find freedom with. Or maybe this is something that you're able to just kind of, you know, let go of and release and leave behind once and for all is what I'm hearing. And even if your knee-jerk reaction is to play nice or placate someone else, you know, be really conscious of that energy. It's a little tricky, right? The Ace of Pentacles is basically saying that this new beginning is here for you, Sagittarius. You have it. You know, it's in your energy. It's happening. It's manifesting. And it's coming from you actually taking care of you. And the Hermit is also about listening to his own internal voice, right? When we do have to be self-referral, self-reflected to know what our wants and needs are. And it's actually helping you manifest this. Hence the expansion, hence the freedom. Yeah, pure abundance here with the Empress, the lady in this deck. I love this. We have Virgo, Taurus, Libra energy on the board. You might be dealing with someone who's taken a break from you, from the relationship. Yeah, 444 on the clock. There's a lot of, you know, you're vibing in a way that it is you focused on you. This is you kind of working, yeah, really intentionally on your life. being grounded, embedded in who you are. 9 of Pentacles is a very Virgo energy. The fruits of our labor, the work that we've put in. And the Magician talks about you being able to do that consciously. And you have been. And you've been playing with a bunch of different ideas, different options. Especially when we're not, you know, when maybe we're not getting something from someone else. They're not showing up. They're taking a time out, whatever. Then, like, we really have to focus on ourselves, right? We got to do what we got to do. If this is about you dealing with someone else. If this is more the energy of yourself, then this just speaks to you really being self-reliant. Doing what you need to do to build and grow. Maybe you are kind of blocking some people out of your life right now. You know, maybe you're the one that's setting those boundaries. Because you want that freedom. And I feel like, you know, Sagittarius, that this is the way that you have to evolve. They have a decision on their plate about how they are going to show up, how they're going to move this energy forward. But I feel like they don't really want to make that decision. That's why there's been kind of quiet or no decision at all. That's why they've gone into complete hermit mode. I don't know. I feel like you think about it, but I feel like you're really intentional on focusing on your stuff, right? Putting that energy first. I feel like there's a lot of, you know, it's like they have a lot going on, like, in their life. Maybe they're dealing with a lot of different family stuff or family matters. It's making it really hard for them to make a decision. They're blocking that King of Wands energy. So kind of just like, you know, it's a very interesting vibe between you both. Like, neither, I mean, I feel like you're just kind of doing what you have to do to move through, to kind of find freedom, find yourself, find what suits you best. This person is still waiting on the sidelines, yet they're having a really hard time empowering themselves, whether it's because of family that they have, family stuff going on. You know, like I said, they're not really making a decision. And so I feel like for you, you know, well, I need to push forward. That's what I'm hearing. So Prince of Wands is that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, maybe this person's being really immature, like we talked about. They're not allowing this healing to come through, for things to evolve. But you see that already. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like you're more focused on yourself. You're not even really paying attention to this other person, Sagittarius, because you know that the change is here. It's happened. It is what it is. I think this person doesn't want to deal with what happened, is what I'm seeing, you know. Not making a decision is still making a decision, right? They're still choosing to kind of like I said, like, I don't know, like, turn a blind eye. They don't really want to acknowledge what happened. They don't want to see it for what it is. Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, okay. Let's see what else. So there still is hope that there is going to, is this current, I mean, I don't feel like this is, this, I feel like this, Yeah, ooh, sorry. Interesting. So a bunch of cards fell, but Eight of Cups was the one that made it into my hands. Let me pick these other ones up. It's like someone's being really defensive about stuff, and I feel like, I don't know, but I don't know if they're offering you something as things move forward. They're kind of like, there might be some empty promises that this person's trying to make to you to make you feel like they're moving in that direction. I feel like they still are really defensive. Like with this 9 of Wands energy, they don't really want to let you in, and they are still being really self-protective, but they're really conflicted because I feel like there is this desire to reconnect and bring it, you know, kind of to a new level, a new stage. It also looks like you're kind of done and over with it, you know? Like I said, you've been here before, you know what this person is, how they are. It's a lot about their own success, their own achievements, yeah. So the roots card fell out. That really speaks to like where you're putting down your roots. And I feel like whatever person, place, or thing you're dealing with, yeah, dude, it's just like, there's a reason that it's never worked. This is the energy of really assessing who this person is, the way that they act and behave, especially when things are bad, because that's who they are, right? And that's what we have to take into account. I do see you moving on from this, yeah, but I think it is a matter of time. For some reason, this energy is lingering around you for a little bit. I mean, if you are attached to them, you might have, you know, kids, or this might be a partner or something along those lines. It's going to be a little bit different of a timeline, right? But I feel like this is a lot about, you know, just finding your freedom, you know, letting go, cutting ties with the things that are toxic, that really don't serve us, whether it's a person, whether it's a way of being, behaving, a habit, a pattern. 222 was on the clock, you know, and that does talk about partnership, and that's really what this full moon is about, right? It's bringing that stuff into focus, into the limelight, about who we are as individuals, and then how we bring that to our partnerships around us. Are we willing to work in harmony and synergy? Or, you know, are we always going to be setting up these defenses, these boundaries? And I feel like you, Sagittarius, you see it for what it is. This is a really powerful energy. I do feel like you are working hard and being diligent. There may be a message coming towards you about this. Take your time. Think it through, you know, be gentle and gracious with yourself. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this helped. I'm sending so much love and blessings to whatever you're navigating through. Definitely big thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support. Sending it back your way.